Water signs, how are you? Welcome to your Mercury Retrograde energy update. Let's see what's going to be happening for you over the Mercury Retrograde. Remember, just take whatever resonates, whatever doesn't, just let it go in the flow. Remember, this is a general read, so this could just be for 2 people, who knows? It sometimes works out like that at times. You know, sometimes I do hope it's going to resonate with more people. Right, then I just get a random message that just said, oh my God, everything you said, it was a message just for me. I don't think it was for anyone else. It's a very interesting thing. So water signs, let's see what we have for you. Apologies if you can hear noises in the background. My neighbours had some electrical problem and all I've been hearing is beep, 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 beep all night. I've not slept properly for 3 nights. So my videos have been a little, a little bit delayed because of this. Okay. That's interesting. That 6 of Swords just keeps on coming out for people. No. Give me 2 more. 1 more. Okay. 2 flips. I'll take the 2. Water. So my water signs, you have a very interesting reading here. Very, very interesting reading. Let's see what we got. Yeah, sorry, someone's buzzing the buzzer. It's not for me, it's for someone in my building. Okay. There's something here that you need to get clarity on, something here that you need to get really clear on in terms of your stability, your home, your family, and your finances. Yeah, there's something here that you need to get really, really clear on because there seems to be a lot of back and forth. A lot of back and forth and no real clarity. With Temperance in reverse, this is somebody who's not really alchemizing the situation. Somebody who is very, very unclear what their next move should actually be, what the decision should actually be. With the Ace of Swords falling on the side, right? This means a decision has not yet been reached, you know? The decision has not yet been reached. And because the Temperance is in reverse, I will say that anything in those bowls is just falling out. So there hasn't been a state of equilibrium, of steadiness. Especially when it comes to do with your stability, your home and your family, something like this. There's something that's keeping things turbulent at this particular time. I think it could be someone who's a mother. It could be somebody who's a mother or somebody who doesn't feel like they're in their power at the moment to birth any of their ideas. Mainly because there's an issue with the stability. Because even though the 4 of Wands is in the upright, the Temperance is in reverse and right underneath of that card. So I have to read it like that. Or that's how I'm choosing to read it. Yeah. When I look at the other cards around it as well, because sometimes it's about the surrounding cards. So even if the energy is reversed somewhere along the lines on one of the cards, look at the other cards that's also around, and I have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You know, with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, this is something that was, once again, it's the house, it's the family, it's the home. So there's something here about, because you do have the 3 of Cups in the upright. You know, this is emotionally fulfillment with your friends and family. and everybody's meeting together and everything's great. This feels like it's family, right? You know, it doesn't feel just like it's friends. It feels like it's family as well. So maybe these are friends that you count as family, you know. So it's... Why am I finding this so hard to read? This is highly unusual. This is highly unusual. So because I'm finding it really difficult, I also think it's something you're finding really difficult to make a decision on something at this particular time. Something about the family is not bringing you any contentment right now, water signs. Something about the family is not bringing you contentment. It's a very interesting thing. It's not saying whether there's quarrels and arguments, but I'm now going to look into this, as into why this situation is happening. And remember, it's Mercury Retrograde reading, so you have to look at it for what it is in this particular period, okay? It could be tempers just flaring and personalities not just meeting eye to eye, right? Because it's Mercury Retrograde, everyone's doing their own thing. People are affected in many different kinds of ways, so just note that. Why is this situation happening for my water signs, please? Yeah, there's some regrets about something that was lost. I mean, you're looking at things here that have passed. When you have the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Cups nearly in reverse as well, there is something that is really not content. Why did I say it like that? Content. Like the contents of a relationship isn't fulfilling. You know, I said it in the strangest way. I wouldn't normally say it like that. You know, but there's something about the contents of a relationship that is not fulfilling. It's a family thing as well. Like, it's not just any old blah, blah, blah. Right, this is a family thing. Is there anything else here? There's confusion. Somebody here who wants to share their resources with others, or somebody who is sharing their resources with others. Interesting. What else do I have here? Give me like 2 to 3 more cards. Wherever they fall, that's how I'll take them. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you got the Ace of Swords twice now, and both of them fell like that. That's really interesting. So there's something here that you're really not unclear about, and it feels like, I'm sorry, once again, like I spoke gibberish. There's something here that you're really not unclear about, right? Because I'm speaking like this, I'm thinking there's something in someone's energy that is coming through me that is really confusing. Somebody here is not clear on what their situation is at home. They're not sure if they should stay in a situation, a family situation. You know, I feel like there's children. I feel like there's... could be the dog and the cat and the full whack here, right? They're not sure if they should stay in that situation or start to move forwards in order to move on to a new life, to try to birth these ideas that are also hanging in the balance. Because either somebody is pregnant here, right? Or somebody has ideas that they need to birth. The High Priestess and the High Priestess and the Emperor came out together. That's a very powerful combination. Very powerful combination. You know, because the High Priestess is somebody who unconsciously and consciously, she knows things. She just sits back and she allows the knowings just to drop into her consciousness. The Emperor is a trailblazer, right? This is somebody, you know, who's a huge influencer. He does things outside of the box, really interesting and really vibrant energy. When he steps into a room, you sort of know this guy has arrived or this person has arrived. You know, it's that energy. It's Aries energy. You know, I said guy has arrived. It doesn't have to be a guy, you know, only because it's a guy that's portrayed on the actual card. But these two cards together, you know, masculine and feminine sort of energies is really, really powerful. You know, there's someone here, right, if when they get clear, they have the power to move mountains and to make a huge impact in the world, in their community. I feel like this person is hiding their talents because they're stuck in a situation that they don't know if they can get out of. Maybe they were, I wouldn't say stuck. It's like they put themselves in a position where they don't, they don't feel like they have a lot of control, mainly because there's kids involved. This is really interesting. Yeah, the call is to have strength. You can do it. There's an inner strength now that you need to pull upon. There's an inner strength now that you need to pull upon. Yeah, this is about a relationship. It's about a partnership. This is about a partnership. Yeah, and temperance twice in reverse. This is the universe just saying, I said what I said and I said it. I need to show you the cards. Twice in reverse. Somebody's not able to find the balance in this situation. They're not really sure what to do. There is a brand new start of abundance, but it seems so far away right now that it's almost like, it doesn't feel like it's a reality in this person's vortex. It doesn't feel like it's a reality. Anything else? Very interesting. So the Three of Cups now fell in reverse with the High Priestess, the Emperor, and now the Three of Cups in reverse. That is very telling. That is very telling. This is actually showing me that you need to block everybody out who may have an opinion. Or if you're not blocking everybody out that has an opinion, right, it's important at this time for you to spend time alone to be able to find the answers to the questions that you're posing. I was having a great conversation yesterday, right? And this person was talking about asking the right questions. The key point here is to ask the questions, right, that are going to enable you to find a solution to your problems. And even if they don't enable you to find a solution, there's another side to this, because often, and this is part of the conversation I was having yesterday, often people, they are scared to make choices and to, it's really hard sometimes to make these choices. And the reason why it's hard to make choices is because choice equals change and responsibility. It's these two things. If you make a choice, it means you need to change something. And if you change that thing, you now have to take responsibility. For that thing that you've changed. It's a really interesting thing, and some of these things are huge upheavals, and it can shake you to the very core. Like, it's a lot sometimes, and sometimes it means we have to start all over again, all the way from scratch. Listen, I've had to do this a few times, so I know exactly what that feels like. I'd rather not have to make those choices and having to change things and having to be responsible for things, but this is part of our evolution as a human being. If we don't do it, it's not going to happen, right? And then that continues to be that. You know what I mean? Who wants the Ten of Discs in reverse? This is like my favorite card in the entire deck. I need this card to consistently look like this. It needs to be always pulsing. I got the finger on the pulse, and as I press that pulse, it's kind of like it's moving into all of the areas of my life. I need that to be happening. And don't you, water signs? Like, team, bring it together. This is a very, very deep reading. Like, I could read this forever, but I'm just going to stop it there. Okay. As I said, the advice or the call is for you to, to take some time out. High Priestess, to step into your power, right? This is going to enable you to step into your power much more, okay? Stay away from people at this particular time, because people will have all of their, bloody opinions, their input that no one asked for. You know what I mean? They're having problems in their own house. You know, they're not solving that. And they're trying to solve your problem. Like, dude, this doesn't sound like a good exchange here kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So, because you had the Ace of Swords fall twice like this, I'll show you the two cards. 1, 2. Then it fell like this on top of those cards. You know, it's important for you to get clear, but you can only get clear if you take that time out to get clear. So water signs, during this retrograde, you know, take it easy. Lots of rest, drink lots of water, pamper yourself a little bit so you remember who the hell you are out here. Right? Try not to be too much in your emotions, because this is the thing with the water sign. Try to ground yourself in nature. Go out to parks and walk in this cold weather, like if you're in the UK, right? You know, you want some of that cold air to blow your skin sort of thing, so it wakes you up to reality. You know, if you're not in the UK, if you're somewhere hot, swim in the water. You're a water sign. Connect back into the things that you need so that you're able to nurture yourself and find the true essence of who one is and what it is that you want in life. You know, 10 of this is available to you, but turn it this way, man. You know, that's all I'm saying. You want it the right way up. Finger on the pulse, finger on the pulse. Bring whatever it is that you need into your vortex. Pow. All right, water signs, that's all I got for you. I mean, that was a lot. You know, I'm exhausted. I think I need to sleep now. Thank you so much for stopping by, my water signs. I shall see you after Mercury retrograde. It's also Venus retrograde as well. So if you're in a love situation, take it easy. Speak gently. Nurture each other. Try not to argue. You know what I mean? All these retrogrades, quite a lot going on at the moment, isn't there? All right, team. So that is the end of this reading. I shall see you again soon. Yeah, there's stability that wants to come to you. I don't know why that came out. You know, there's stability that wants to come to you, but it's slow. You know, I think it's slow mainly because you're not making any decisions. This is what happens. Make decisions, team. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this resonates, like, share, subscribe. You want a private, get in touch. Happy Mercury retrograde.